Gene Bennett was a quick learner behind the wheel, and it only took him one full season to capture his first checkered flag. His first win was in 1990 at the Lancaster Speedway in the Super Street Division. After racing off and on for the next 3 years at Lancaster, Gene Bennett turned to his trusted friend and his racing confidant, Wayne Bell. He stopped and he helped Wayne to build his first race car in 1993. In 1994, Winsboro, South Carolina businessman Herb Hopgood announced he was going to open the Chester Speedway. And Gene Bennett and Wayne Bell went to work, getting ready for that race season in 1994. Since then, Wayne Bell discovered that his own reputable gift of building race cars led him to the number of wins that he and Gene shared together, as he built all of Gene Bennett's race cars since 1994. In 1995 at Chester Motor Speedway, Gene Bennett helped Wayne in driving for him every other weekend as Wayne had to go to work at Essex Superior Cable. In 1995, as a team, racing at Herb Hopgood's Chester Motor Speedway, together they ended up winning the Chester Motor Speedway Points Championship in the straight stock division. Since 1994, Gene Bennett has been a huge supporter of Chester Motor Speedway, I-77 Speedway. Throughout his racing career, he has raced in about all of the stock classes, as well as what was Thunder and Lightning through the early 2000s. Gene was the type of racer that no matter what was going on, or even if he felt bad, came Saturday night, you could count on him being at the racetrack. On June the 2nd, 2012, it was a typical Saturday in the life of Gene Bennett. Gene Bennett came to the back gate, bought his pit pass, came to the infield with all of his friends, and that 14 car was unloaded. Gene may not have felt great that afternoon, but he was at the Chester Speedway, the I-77 Speedway. His number 14 Wayne Bell prepared machine was on the track and took the green flag of Pete Moe's Memorial Race. He finished 6th that night. He exited turn 4 toward the hall for the final time as he cruised into his pit stop. Surely satisfied to have raced again, Gene Bennett watched his friend and his crew members prepare to load that race car, fully satisfied with that race had ended. The car was unscathed in the race, no more than a scratch. So it was just in need of a wash job, a quick tune-up, back to the track the next weekend. Gene Bennett and Wayne Bell were obviously happy that afternoon, that night. Gene was at the track with his friends, his family. Wayne Bell was there to cheer him on again, just like he had since 1989. 23 years of racing, 23 years of good times, jokes, and laughter. The checkered flag fell upon a very small piece of land out of turn number 4 on Highway 9, Chester Motor Speedway. A red mud-covered strip of earth. Gene Bennett was called away to drive in a much-bigger race. A race with the biggest burden of all. Eternal happiness and joy. Gene Bennett is now driving the race of his life forever. According to his friend, Wayne Bell and wife Teresa, he remembered that there were actually 2 of those toys that Gene would play with at work all the time. The main one that we talked about on the phone was a little green Jeep that had a deer strapped on the front of it. 2 good old boys sitting behind the wheel of that Jeep. And the deer would lift his head, knowing that his days had been numbered, and he would sing that song, Sweet Home Alabama. That toy was at Essex. Gene would walk by that toy every time and push the button, it would make it play. And he'd look back at Wayne and go, boy, that's cool, Wayne Bell. As we listen to these songs, we remember the life of a great friend, of Wayne Bell, who brings the 14th Gene Bennett Memorial Special to this track again tonight, as he faces his great friends of racing. If you're not standing on as we gather in honor, my mind can't help but go to the many hearts that miss you and the memories we hold close. For some, we remember the hunting stories we couldn't wait to hear. And I've told you the best of all is hunting and tracking deer. For some, we remember your cooking. To us, you were a master chef. From homemade ice cream to spaghetti sauce,